Archmage with the lightning shield, nicely done, but PaTo with the heads up play has the wisp in position, can detonate water elemental and lightning shield at the same time. Well done. That's a nice little start. Water elemental gets killed, that means a little bit of damage is ending up elsewhere. Plus ring of protection here. In the meantime, this creep spot looks rather sick, I gotta say. Yeah, needs a bit of repair. But that's all pretty fine. Now you can walk across with your newly found circlet. Maybe make a pit stop at the shop and then harass as the human Dise is going for an expansion. That's not the greatest amount of mana remaining. So he can't burn all of it, but he can still do damage. That's what we're aiming for. Water elemental down, almost the last hit here. But yeah, this is an inner fire Sasquatch and a demon hunter that burns all your workforce. This is not a good early game for Dise, I want to say. That's one down. The creeps are helping. That is 2. Make it 3. Level up to 2.3. And that hurt, dude. That was brutal.
Our forces are under attack.
And now what? Q attack or try again? Archmage is across the map, pressuring archers. And if PaTo wanted to expand, well, that's not working. But at least he can tech already at the 3-minute 35 mark. Pretty nice. Arcane Tower in the main. Second try for this expo where 3 creeps are still remaining. This, of course, also goes heavily into lumber. And in the meantime, archers hold the fort. While the demon hunter is on the way back. Barely lost any HP. This is fascinating. Pendant of energy right away. Well, right away is probably the worst combination of words you can use if the creep spot is only cleared after 4 minutes 30, but at least he gets it done. Plus a bit of scouting information, sees that there's no expansion running. Archmage grabs it up. This would have been quite a disaster if he loses that item as well. Tower not up though. Immolation keeps on burning. Hunter's Hall might be a little late, but it was also stressful. New militia called again, plus the power build. That will of course make it so that the tech is even later. Archers follow up on the pressure, and so far Dise is no match against PaTo. But this can of course change later on, once the human expo is established. If PaTo is not following up on that and goes for a bear bust and then Dise holds, it's definitely possible to turn this around. But so far it's the Demon Hunter show, it's the Immolation show, it's also the Archer show. And man, Dise needs a lot of aloe vera. Continues to burn the archway. He's almost forced into a town portal. Yeah, I like this play very much by PaTo. Archers coming out of the Shadow Meld. This one will fall. And that is still not level 3, but the Demon Hunter outscales heavily. Level 2 Immolation, more AoE damage and more murder. As he couldn't get the Arcane Tower up. The Arcane Tower would be a perfect solution. Maybe queue it before the tower or power build it there. He tried to hold at some point, but that doesn't fly. My man. It is level 3 and with that a few extra stats. But what's it worth? If you're 100 lumber away. Away from the tech, then. Yeah, this is a rough follow-up. Naga with the Fork Lightning doesn't hit. Wrong 3 targets. He's still forced into a TP. Is it? Of course, only tier 1. The Naga is in such a wonderful position. It's just the tickle damage of the Fork Lightning, so Dise survives again. Do we have another? Do we have another? Oh, we do. Cooldown is off. Oh no, runs into Arcane Tower range. And PaTo getting a little bit too greedy here with that Fork Lightning. The big advantage of a Naga is of course the Frost Arrow, which is not happening. So DH hurt, Naga hurt, into the tower again. No way, PaTo, what are you doing? SMH. And that is now the Expo up and more or less secure. Tech at the 7:30 mark. Tells the story though. And that's the story of a nightmare for a human in the early game.
Ready for action.
PaTo wanted to close it out here with the Naga. That might bite him later.
Forces are under attack.
But still, the Demon Hunter can burn. And there's no tier 3. Dude, Dise can still win this.
Ready to work.
It's a long way. But there is a chance. Dryads now for more control. The control that is lacking from the missing Frost Arrow. The biggest threat are currently Water Elementals. This might change. But yeah, he's going for defend even though the poison damage and the immolation damage are way worse. Don't quite understand that then. And the Naga is back. Blacksmith, this is a pretty much a straight up disaster still for Dise. But the power build saves the blacksmith, that saves the tech tree for rifles or whatever else. Should be rifles though.
Job done.
If only you had Frost Arrow, huh? Guess so. This is a lousy 30 food. Demon Hunter not attacking,
Town is under
which is odd. Come on, strike, PaTo. Need to do damage. There we go. No TP anymore. And even without the Frost Arrow, it's the Archmage kill. Now there's literally nothing left.
upgrade complete.
Very good pressure by PaTo. Very greedy build as well. With Immolation, Evasion. Very greedy creep route on top. And now we continue to burn away this Arcane Tower. There's no damage at all. Just burns the mana a little bit, but doesn't matter because all the humans are already gone. All the peasants are already gone, so there's not even that much to deal damage to. And the tier 3 tech is on the way. Yo, and PaTo punished this hard. 1,000 gold, Expo up, Expo running, tier 3 almost done. There is absolutely no way for Dise at this situation. Needs to get the Blood Mage out, needs to get the Archmage back, at least he got that. But yeah, how to creep. How to stop PaTo from just demolishing everything. I wouldn't know. Maybe Dise thinks that with superior micro, he has a shot of surviving. But I don't really see that. If you can break an expansion with heroes and dryads and a GNL bear, you know you're quite far ahead.
Our forces are under attack.
So yeah, PaTo, not a flawless performance. A little too greedy, I guess. At certain points, but yeah, that is game. And even Dise admits that this was a little bit too much. Couldn't do it anymore. This went sideways really quickly. After he couldn't stop the initial creep, then his lightning shield and water elemental got dispelled. Inner fire on the Sasquatch. Perfect timing for the demon hunter to arrive. And boom, just like that, you get the 2. Oh, the 1-0, I mean. That was fairly one-sided. And now we'll see if Dise is indeed human or if he decides to go random. But no. Human it is. Ooh, and look what we got, guys. You can't see it yet, but you will see it in a second. We see that Dise is not only human, but he's human on Hammerfall. Love it. Love to see the new map and more competition. And you know what? I love to see some people coming prepared as PaTo is going for tavern builds. Is it a panda? Is it a beastmaster? Is it a dark ranger? There's so many choices. And I wonder who knows Hammerfall better. A lot of players pick it in the weekly cups already. So it's not like it's a stranger, this map, to all of the folk. And yeah, this expansion, quite a bit easier than this expansion, as you know, it's a rock golem, and rock golems are quite tricky to creep. But yeah, we gotta take a look at the tavern. Incinerator! Thank you very much for the 54-month resub. Can you introduce this map for those who haven't seen it? Love you, Neo. Thank you very much. Greetings to the family. I hope you're all doing well. Hammerfall is almost a little bit Terrana Stand-ish is what people say, thanks to the bridges, but the bridges are double bridges, so not the chokes that you're used to seeing from Terrana Stand. Both players have 2 expansions in close proximity. This a little easier to creep as it's only a Taskmaster. And this one here for the late game. This map also has 2 laboratories towards the middle. Big creep check opportunity, of course, as you're standing with the back towards the rest of the map. And every player has a little bit of a shop in the outskirts. You have to move out of the map, really, to access that. And of course, a tavern in the middle. Rat spot is relatively easy, I'd say. It's a big gargantuan, but apart from that, it is doable. Firelord!
Our forces are under attack.
Unbelievable.
Ready to work.
Yeah, I think it's a very good map. Lots of creeps, lots to do. Double shop, not only one. Oh boy. PaTo wants to punish Dise again early. SK hard, of course. Thank you, that was great. Yeah, I love this map a lot. Is that a community map? Yes, it is. So Dise, he knows where to expand first. Same goes for PaTo. Turn on TTS. I can do after the map, because if I stop now, that will take some time. Okay, is that a specific Hammerfall strat?
Ready to work.
With the Firelord, we got illusions here, even better for creeping. And it feels like Dise is awaiting a harass, but it's not coming. Did he even scout the Firelord yet? I think he did. Yeah, you have different opportunities to move across, like all these bridges everywhere. But there's also a few blocking paths where you can't move, like these rivers. Makes it an interesting map for sure. So Firelord down to 50%. We got Lava Spawn. This expansion probably not gonna work, except... Oh, the creeps are getting involved. That was lovely. But man, 2 Lava Spawns, no defend, plus Incinerate. That's quite some trouble for these footmen, but Dise splits them well. And this Firelord might just be extinguished. Expo. down. That was a nice timing by Dise. Not creeping up to 3. PaTo expected probably a weaker or a more passive approach. But if you see a Fire Lord on the enemy side, your confidence rising by like factor 2, I think. And now Dise is pretty much secure. Look at him.
Ready for action. Our forces are
Expo
under
up,
attack.
no damage. Defend coming, which is wonderful against lava spawns. And then what can threaten this human? Funny to see the spell Incinerate when the person Incinerator is in chat. Quite a coincidence. Or maybe he was summoned by that, who knows? And Incinerate is going hard. Look at the stutter stepping thanks to the boots. Forces Dise into a town portal. Not too bad if you hit 1,000,000 times.
Job done.
Oh, hit him. Hit him again. Oh, hit him one more. Hit me, baby, one more time. Can't. Dude, PaTo with the Fire Lord. Not bad. But I guess the Scroll of Regen... Not blocked here. Incinerate, basically, you get extra damage the more often you hit while the unit is under the Incinerate effect. Archers... Oh, he dies! Old man and the horse both go down. And yeah, if a unit dies under the effect of Incinerate, and there's a big explosion. And if that happens to footmen, and especially militia, that is quite fantastic. Still goes for lava spawns too. And I haven't seen such a nice stutter stepping in a while on the Fire Lord. But in the meantime, footmen are going ham in the north. Expo cancelled again. Huntress Hall quite late. So yeah, while this was all shiny and cool, was it sustainable? And I think the answer to that is quite no.
Our forces are
Archmage is back. Footman causing trouble. And here come the rifleman. Yeah, I think Dise just has to stabilize a little. Panda, more heat, more fire.
for action. Job done.
You could say this hero combo is all fired up.
Job done. Our forces are under attack. Ready to work.
Centro, thank you for the sub. 9 months, much love. I feel like these lava spawns, man, they're not doing much. Probably Incinerate too would have been better. But hey, maybe I'm all wrong. Maybe he can salvage this in the end. With the combination of the two, you constantly, like, since the footmen are surviving quite a bit, you get more shots out with these lava spawns, and yeah, here we go. No more mana on the Fire Lord though. No more Incinerate, another kill right there. Panda also no mana. And no TP? This is such an all-in, but the footmen got defend. Archers are all hurt. More militia. If Dise holds here, he's in a grand spot. Stroboskopa, thank you for the 9-month resub. Yeah, yeah. Was there no creep jack today? I just streamed creep jack for 2 hours. But now archers are falling quite quickly. Lava spawns, not part of this army anymore. Fight fire with fire. But that ain't working too well. Has to go for a potion then. Still no second base by PaTo. He might be able to queue it now, and then he's reliant on the bear bust. What then, as always? Thank you, mate. I think it was quite a good show. Show match plus the quiz.
Are under attack. Job's done. Job's done.
Did he win the show match? I mean, come on. Yes, I did. I'm very happy about it.
Job's done. Research complete.
Will PaTo win this match with the Fire Lord? Dude, I really don't know.
Our forces are under attack. Job's done.
I got a feeling that Dise will be overwhelming quite quickly. Footmen are throwaway units, but the rifles bring the damage. And there's not much time left. PaTo now at the verge of at the birth of tier 3. With an expansion. This is a little counterintuitive, I'd say. Either go for the bear bust or an expansion earlier, but now that's a cancel again. Nice heads up play.
Forces are under attack.
Nice scouting as well. But finally we get level 2 Incinerate. Will that turn the tide of the battle? Probably not. But it's fun. Look at the AoE. Dise is splitting against it though. It's so close! The wisp for the repair were already there. Oh, Dise with clutch moments, man. Kicking that Expo in the butt. And saving the panda. That was grand. Yes, locked and loaded indeed. More rifles, more priests, more casters, more everything. Maybe some mortars on top. But now what you gonna do when the human with an expansion runs wild on you? Items not really in favor of PaTo either. Supply is 37. That is all. And he's still stubbornly trying to erect that expo for the 3rd time. So what can possibly save him? This expo has to work, but no mana burn, lots of water elementals. Or no, it shouldn't be water elementals, right? It should be like not summon them. But lots of breaths.
I smell magic in the air.
And that is too powerful of a push, I'd say. 69, nice. Supply. Yeah, both games pretty one-sided, I gotta say. I mean, PaTo, good luck to you. If you find a solution to this, more power to you, but you got a Fire Lord. And there's a panda with a mana stone and a pendant of energy on level 3 against you. And yeah, the Fire Lord is also running straight into the army. At least he's on 50 now. At least there's an expo running. He tried 14 minutes to get into the state. And now we don't even have Incinerate anymore. To be honest, would Soulburn be so bad? Probably not. Is it worth a retrain? Probably not. But yeah, with the Orb of Venom on the Fire Lord now, it's a good orb carry, but that disables one of his 2 spells. And the other spell is easily dispellable. So that's all a bit problematic. Panda of Dise, oops. Getting burned instantly, but he's also burning instantly. Dise fighting creeps and PaTo at the same time, still not struggling much. He's going high upkeep. Ooh, this is a-clickable. And there's also not the biggest hard counter. Well, not a hard counter at all against this army, is there? Oh, he gets a big mana potion on top. Like, good luck, man. You're very good at base races. PaTo dodged the breath mostly. Nice. Oh yeah, cross your heart, man. There was a heal scroll. The Panda has endless breath of fire. There's not even so many targets to hit it on. So far, PaTo holding his ground, but the bears will quickly disappear. Dise losing a lot of supply here. Boom, breath again. PaTo's Panda was also well equipped. But yeah, it is game. And one player calls GG while the other doesn't. Fair play, PaTo. Love to see it. 1-1, more Warcraft. Love to see that as well. With Hammerfall going to Dise. Okay, I was supposed to enable text-to-speech, and if VIP Buttcrumbs is asking for something, I gladly obey. This always takes a little bit. Gotta click through a couple of things. Hemandunter, thank you for the sub. 20 month, much love. Alright, Buttcrumbs should be working now. Let's see.
Wahoo.
Wonderful. So as Fountain of Mana League is always a best of 3 in the early group stage, this is the last game of the series. Then we're halfway through the day. Dise has to stick to human. And I'm all set up for the decision. Game 3. PaTo or Dise. Dise bottom left hand side. PaTo upper right hand side. This time no Fire Lord, and I'm very happy to see that. Wow, a lot of demand for the FFA tournament that we are not streaming today or tomorrow, but back on Saturday. Maybe FFA Arena. Maybe Ishan, I don't know. the hell, Buttcrumbs? Okay, apparently I made a mistake. Bits, text-to-speech, enabled. Save.
Test this is for fun to come.
There we go. If Buttcrumbs wants to have fun, we're all gonna have fun. Alright, Archmage it is, Demon Hunter it is, back to the norm, back to the winning team. Let's go.
Job's done.
Quite a one-sided series so far, both maps very much in one direction. And not the band. Can only imagine what Buttcrumbs is doing with the text-to-speech now. But yeah, since it's only a replay cast, why not? Okay, we got Demon Hunter. Will he have an immolation build again? Not as greedy of a creep as he did on Shadowgrave, but still quite impactful, quite a big item. And no denies thus far. Yeah, only 3 targets. Not even sure if he hit the Magi. Oh, a greater healing is fantastic though. You want to spend as much time as possible in close proximity to the old man.
Our forces are under attack.
This time though, no lightning shield to spell, not the greatest damage. Oh Floss, how you doing, mate? You're working out, huh? Let's go. All for you. More power to you. Just like we need more power to this Demon Hunter. Look how gorgeous it is. Wearing the red, wearing the green. A nightmare for the colorblind. And also for the human. But so far, he's just walking away from it, just as he did on the first map. Still some creeps up, but item is in the pocket of an old man.
Our forces are under attack.
Wait, I just came back. How did Dise win the last game? With ease, dude. With ease. Letod, hello? West Coast waking up, huh?
Our forces are under attack.
Are you even sleeping with all the oxygen in the casino? I wonder how much oxygen is left to burn here. Nice splits by Dise, man.
Upgrade complete.
Never doing much damage with that immolation. Plus, camp is cleared. It's again a delayed expansion, but PaTo's tech is also not the fastest of all time. And now PaTo has to make a decision. Is it potion time? I'll open a potion later today if you know what I'm saying. And yeah, I think it is. He still has 50% of his mana available. Weird position though. The critter is blocking, can't attack too much. And PaTo chickening out. No, he's not. Recommitting. Against foot and without defend. Dise always going for defend.
Ready to work.
And this is not a very successful early for PaTo.
Our forces are
And
under
to be honest, Dise is has some nice moves here. Kind of funny how he's been coached by Neutron for a while. Then Neutron went to FFA, became somewhat of a mixed human Night Elf player. And now Dise is following in those footsteps as well. I wonder if that's a reaction to Hitman learning or owning with Night Elf.
ready to work. Upgrade complete.
Oh, PaTo wants the second hero, but it's not there yet. Nice deny. Is it Naga or is it Panda? Naga, okay.
Ready to work.
Frost Arrow this time, by far the better build. but can't reach because Archmage has boots. Now we can.
Are under attack.
But it's no mana burn once more. I wonder if PaTo is a little too stubborn with that evasion build. Maybe you need it for the RS. But now it kind of bites him that he doesn't have the burns. Because that Archmage can still summon Water Elementals.
Our forces are under attack. Ready to work.
Oh, Frog Block needs the help of the animals. Fitting for the Night Elf, in my opinion.
Under attack.
And now what? Rifle's coming. Expo established for quite a while. PaTo still has a lot of piercing damage, but you know, defend is ready, and with that, piercing damage doesn't matter that much. Where's the source of damage? Not really there. Dise is also able to pull PaTo apart. He always tries to go south. But it doesn't really matter. All he loses is footman, no damage towards the expansion, no damage to the economy. This is what the human wants. Doesn't want to be hit by a demon hunter like that though. And man, what a lifesaver these boots are.
In a world of chaos and relentless strife, where shadows loom, threatening our life, there emerged two beacons, bright and bold. Neo and back to Warcraft, their stories unfold.
Job done.
I can only imagine how this will continue. Thank you very much for the bits. Do you hear this double, by the way?
Job done.
Very true, though. Very true. Wonder how this story continues.
Upgrade complete.
Just once? Nice. I wonder how long it takes until we end up with some Mario erotica. Just a matter of time, guys. Just a matter of time. So, tech advantage for PaTo, pretty clearly. Supply is even more or less. And yeah, chasing with Defend Footman.
Neo, with his courage, unrivaled and vast, a hero in search of truths from the past. He dives into the matrix, fearlessly bold, to unshackle minds, their freedom uphold.
A bold hero indeed. A bold hero indeed. Nice pun indeed.
Forces are under attack. Job done.
Man, this is quite an even match so far. PaTo ahead in the tech, as we said. Demon Hunter, way better hero than the Fire Lord was on game 1, as much as it saddens me to hear.
I come to cleanse this land.
And Dise isn't ready yet. He's rich.
Job done.
Demon Hunter level 3, but misses the mana burn. And what does an Immolation Demon Hunter do when his mana gets siphoned? Not much, I can tell you that. He will be able to get rid of these Water Elementals though, that Dise decides to go for. But yeah, it's an arms race now. PaTo,
Our forces are under
this expo will take forever. Shouldn't you be going for a bear bust? Feels like PaTo needs a long time to get an army on.
locked and loaded.
And Dise would be quite a statement to his off race. If he wins against PaTo, man. True shot. Yeah. Probably not that great. Tomb of retraining. Alright. Here we go.
Job done. Our forces are under attack.
The thing is, not really anything to crowd control in Dice's army. Going for tier 3 yet, so this will probably still take some time. Finally, we got some bears and Reju available. But yeah, PaTo, pedal to the metal, let's go.
Smell magic in the air.
No, that's just me. I got a feeling there's this tier 3 human. Will overwhelm PaTo quite heavily if he's not switching to like MGs or something.
We have liftoff.
Nice scout by Dise.
Our forces are under attack.
So he knows he's under a little bit of pressure. But 2-base, tier 3, very much playable for the human. It's always the trouble to get there, but once you have arrived, world's your oyster. Last hit, level 3, wonderful. Level 2, Siphon. With that he wins the mana war. And only scraps remaining for PaTo. At least he forced the town portal. Yeah, Mortar Combat, we got that joke. 20 years ago. Oh my god, the upgrades that Dice will be getting.
Our forces are under attack.
Dice is so far ahead. See this death ball? Ooh.
The flows of magic are whimsical.
Ah, a little bit of a bug, alright.
Would you rather play Happy 1v1 in a WC3 duel to the death, or fight Mike Tyson for 5 minutes?
Well, Mike Tyson is kind of old now, eh? He's also a little more gentle. Happy's not gentle at all. He would not hold back at all. Like, there's no chance. There is a chance Mike Tyson holds back a little bit. So I go with the boxing. Oh, ay. These bears don't go with the portal. There's absolutely no chance that PaTo holds this. There's absolutely no chance. His army is spread across the map. These bears, archer, dryads will not help in the defense. Okay, PaTo, what's the play? I wonder. What is the play? Hero focus. Nice invis save though. Alchemist third for the heal spray because he has the mana. He can afford it. You can't burn it all. But surprisingly, Dise is not going through with this. I mean, he killed the Expo. He was far ahead. He's now even further ahead. And that is then good progress. Alchemist is also very tanky. Yeah, what's the solution, PaTo? Struggle to see it. Just go for the base, just kill the next tree. Is that the play? Endurance aura, kinda nice, but how nice is it really? And your inner fire, rifles, mortars, water elementals. Rest of the army doesn't have a TP, gotta walk all the way. base in shambles. Yeah, this was another game that was very one-sided. Seriously, the only thing that helped PaTo here was the very nice creep route on Shallowgrave, the very nice harass on Shallowgrave. But if Dise has a more or less solid early game, then that was just it. This will be the decisive fight, but how do you break this? These rifles have 5 armor. Dise also with a bank of 1,000 gold. Nice stab! PaTo showing that he has played this game before. And that is GG! Well played! Dise takes another series here. And with that should be pretty safe in the playoffs. We'll see him again there.